Canada Day is celebrated on the first day of July and is a holiday of where all the proud Canadians come to celebrate the birth of the nation of Canada. Canada Day is a day of relaxation and having a fun time at the fairs, picnics, barbecues, swimming pools, and even fireworks. But what's the big deal about Canada Day? Why do we celebrate it? Is Canada Day like the 4th of July? Let's take a deep dive into an interesting story of Canada Day. On July 1, 1867, Canada's newly first Prime Minister, Sir John A. MacLeod, signed the British North America Act of 1867. It was originally known as Dominion Day, the day that the nation of Canada was born. After the British North America Act of 1867 was signed, the country was known as Dominion of Canada. During that time being, it was still under British rule and consisted of 3 British colonies, like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and the province of Canada. Canada didn't fully and quickly become independent right away. Years later, other provinces joined the Confederation of Canada, such as Manitoba, British Columbia, and many more of the provinces and territories. It took over a century for the provinces and territories to gain complete control over its laws and constitution. July 1, 1867 was just a beginning. On July 1, 1982, when Canada got full control of its constitution and was no longer needed Great Britain's approval, Dominion Day renamed to what is now called Canada Day. The name change reflected Canada's growing independence and identity as a modern nation. Is Canada Day like the 4th of July? Yes, in some ways, but no in others. While some people call it the Canadian 4th of July, the holidays can be confusing to some others. To avoid any more further confusion in both holidays, let's compare and construct them in an easy way. First, let's start off with the similarities of Canada Day and the 4th of July. Both Canada Day and the 4th of July are celebrated in early month of July. Canada Day is celebrated on July 1st, while the 4th of July is celebrated on July 4th. Both of these holidays are celebrated involving picnics, barbecues, parades, fireworks and parties. They're both national holidays of a birth of nations and their identities. Now here are the differences of how Canada Day isn't the same as the 4th of July. The 4th of July is celebrated because of the United States became independent from Great Britain after the war. Canada, on the other hand, did not become independent through the war. The USA was fully independent starting in 1776. While Canada, on the other hand, gradually gained independence while under British rule. Canada Day is more than just a holiday. It's a day of becoming proud of us being Canadians, our pride, history and nationality. It is a day to remember of birth of a nation, of how a Confederation of Canada all started and many years of gaining full independence. That's a wrap everybody. Have a safe and happy Canada Day.